Hello, Met fans. How are you feeling? A little bit of a late email, but there was a trade. Brandon Nimmo, the longest tenured Met, going over to the Texas Rangers for Marcus Semien, who's a second baseman. There's a 2 to 3 year age difference between the two players. Semien a little bit older, who's going to be playing second base. Not much of a hitter, is a defensive player. Nimmo, on the other hand, not much of a defensive player. Okay, still. A hitter, big contract. Both have big contracts. Semien getting that contract over when, with the Rangers, and they won the World Series, and here you are. So when you look at this trade, I mean, the contracts are about a little similar. By taking on the Semien contract, you're getting out of that high money type of a deal between the two, with Semien a little bit sooner, I believe 2 or 3 years, than Nimmo. See, when you look at Brandon Nimmo, you're going to see a need for him to play the DH. And if you're asked to kind of evaluate the trades, I think this is a move to kind of maybe free up some money to hopefully re-sign Pete Alonso. I don't think it's really... I think you got to look at this as a move to help foster in a soon-to-be move, or hopefully a move that you plan will happen. Now, the contract that the Mets plan to offer Pete Alonso, assuming this will help, you hope they're close with the figures and what Pete Alonso would request to stay a Met. Because if that's not what you're going after, I really don't see what this trade did for you guys. I mean, you needed offense. You need to shore up the defense. But right now, it didn't make you any better. You got a second baseman in which you already had... You already had a second baseman. That area has already been a little bit crowded. You were waiting for Acuna to come up with in second base. So that kind of crowds up everything. You have Jeff McNeil, unless you plan on getting rid of Jeff McNeil. So I don't see how this makes the Mets any better, contingent upon a move that maybe will be made. Saying to yourself, okay, Pete Alonso there, what he lacks on the defense and the infield, we're going to make up with Marcus Semien to kind of ease the defensive responsibility on Pete Alonso, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, I think to myself, you got the great Stevie Cohen, who's taken a loss. Right? Why not just keep everyone? You are this money bag guy, this big hedge fund guy, and I don't know, want to keep him. I don't see how this makes you any better. Even if you were to sign Pete Alonso for that big money deal, still, you've given up a piece as far as, in your offensive, production. Maybe you value defense more, and that's, beyond my pay grade. But initial just reaction looking at this trade doesn't make the Mets any better.